kind of start they were hoping for.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. 6-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
Make some noise, Toronto. It's time for your North Side.
Achua, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam.
For your Raptors, Precious Achua.
Here's Van Vliet. Last game with 30 points. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. And the three off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Davis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Davis has got 6.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis. Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
Van Vliet passes to Jackson. Van Vliet with the bounce pass. The pass to Anunoby. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Knocked away and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Ken Burch is checked in for the Raptors. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for OG Anunoby. Lakers leading by 6. Green taking his time here. From deep. The long distance three is buried.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Outside Jackson. From 13. That's good from Porter on the assist by Jackson.
Yeah, showing he's not just a catch-and-shoot guy on the perimeter. Porter attacking.
Outside Green. Lets the three fly. And beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly.
It's time for your Northside Crew. Come on, everyone.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
So for the Lakers right now, they've got Jones. Green is out there with Russell Westbrook. And there's Davis. And it's Reeves in at the small forward position. The Lakers making a switch here. Toscano's checked in. And Porter, no good on that one. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
And here is Van Vliet after the three-pointer from Green. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Birch.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
And the Raptors with some changes. Barnes is checked in for Ken Birch. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Otto Porter Jr. There's Green with the 3. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And so it's the Lakers with it. James finds Green. Back to James. Up and in on the layup. James has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you were wondering what it's like playing against LeBron, it is not fun. He's too big, he's too strong, and just gets the contact and the finish.
Now here's Jackson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Boston. 6 to shoot. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Van Vliet wide open. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
And Bryant slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Anunoby after the basket by the Lakers. Back to Van Vliet. At the elbow, it's Siakam. Here's Anunoby. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Anunoby's got 5 now.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Shots good by Green.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Raptors trail by 15. Outside Jackson. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Jackson. Van Vliet against Green. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. And not gonna go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Lakers leading by 15. Down low. Now the Raptors moving it up. Barnes with the ball. Count it.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
And the Lakers call time here.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
The Raptors making... So it's Los Angeles. They lead at 11 points to end the quarter.
At the end of the first half of play, the score is your Raptors 31, the Lakers 42.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Josh Jackson out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Siakam in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Green. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Green against Van Vliet. And the lead is down inside single digits. Van Vliet's got 11 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
There is no let up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
LeBron against Anunoby. Back to Jackson. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Van Vliet against Green. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And here's Green outside, and again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Anunoby. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
That's on LeBron James.
Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the third. Van Vliet against Green. The 3. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so it's Los Angeles, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Thomas Bryant is out there with Brown. Then there's Davis. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Green in at the point. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?